today's video, we're going to be interviewing two teachers, one from 8th grade and one from 7th grade. The 8th grade teacher likes Diet Coke,
and the 7th grade teacher likes cooking.
Can you guess who?
If you said Miss McCarty and Miss McGonagle, you are correct.
Hey guys, welcome back to Spotlight. I'm Shannon, and today I'm interviewing
Miss McGonagle.
What's your favorite part about teaching?
I would say that every day, every lesson, every class is different, and I get opportunities to make my students laugh and smile.
Why did you decide to become a teacher?
Well, I had just graduated college, and most of my friends told me I'd make a great teacher. I didn't necessarily believe them, but I was running out of job options, and I figured what was the worst that could happen. So I took all the exams you need to take to be a teacher, and here I am.
What was your favorite moment in the classroom this year?
It wasn't in the classroom, but definitely the 7th grade map ball tournament, even though I fell and ripped my pants.
Do you have any hobbies or interests outside of teaching?
I do. I just learned to ski last year, so I love going skiing with Ski Club. And I love to cook, so I have a little foodie Instagram that I post to every day.
What is one piece of advice that you would give graduating 8th graders?
I would say always stay true to yourself. Don't let anyone try to pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do. And always be kind to everyone, especially yourself.
How long have you been teaching for?
This is my 2nd year teaching and 1st year at the Tenney.
What's your favorite book?
Animal Farm by George Orwell.
Hi, I'm Hermione Almanzar, and I'm here with Haley Lucas. We're going to ask her some questions about Miss McGonagle. What is your favorite part about being in Miss McGonagle's class?
My favorite part about being in her class is probably because she makes her learning very fun but educating at the same time.
I heard you guys had a mud ball tournament. What was your favorite part?
When Miss McGonagle fell and then ripped her pants and then tried not to make it like awkward, so she was like flopping on the floor.
Hi, I'm here with
Jacob.
What is your favorite part about the mud ball tournament?
That Miss McGonagle almost tripped on her shoe when she was trying to run to one of the mats.
Hi guys, I'm Annika, and I'm here with
Miss McCarty.
Let's get to the elephant in the room. Be you or Maine?
Be you.
Maine all the way.
I'm not sure I can go on with this, but okay.
Anyway, I know you love Diet Coke, so I have to know, how many do you drink a day?
Well, right now, I'm sorry to say, because it's Lent, I gave up Diet Coke for Lent. So now I'm down to this many, but normally 2, 3, if it's the end of the year and I'm here for a long stretch of time, it might go as many as like 5. So don't tell, Mr. Hodge, because as the health teacher, he would be horrified.
Sounds about right. Let's get away from school. What are your hobbies outside of teaching?
Well, I do some singing. I do a lot of theater. I just got cast in a play that's being directed by my husband, so that's kind of fun. Sometimes I do musicals, sometimes I do straight plays, but that tends to take up a lot of our time because my husband's involved and my son, who's in college, is also a theater minor, so we just went to see him in a play, and my daughter is involved in plays at her high school, so it's just across the board. That's all we do.
Amazing. What was your favorite play you were in?
Oh boy, probably I got to be in a musical called Grey Gardens, which is almost like 2 plays in one. It's a musical, and so I was playing a real person. She and her mother were hoarders, so they lived in this big giant house. They had lots of money, but it was disgusting. You can actually look up the documentary about them, and somebody thought, hey, we should write a musical about this. And it was so much fun because she was really kind of out there. And it's fun to play characters who are out there.
So were you the main character?
Yes, I was the mother in Act 1, and then I was the daughter in Act 2. So I got to do a whole lot of stuff. So.
From you being an ELA teacher, what is your favorite book you've read?
That's like trying to choose your favorite child. But I would say probably, I can narrow it down to my top 3. Little Women by Louise May Alcott, because that's a book that I can just read again and again. A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline L'Engle. I love that book because when I read it to my son, he cried at the end. And probably The Great Gatsby, which you guys will read in high school most likely, just because it's so beautifully written.
What was your favorite part in each book?
Let's see. Well, the part that made my son cry in A Wrinkle in Time, which is at the end when, it's not a spoiler, I don't think. There's a sister and a brother, and in order to save her little brother, she has to tell him that she loves him, and it's just really sweet. So for Little Women, I only like the book. I will not watch the movie because it's evil and wrong when anybody changes anything. But I really like it when Joe accidentally almost drowns her little sister. It's memorable. Yeah, and Great Gatsby, I don't know that it's one event because I don't usually like the descriptive parts of books. I like to go to the action. But in that one, there are just these beautiful descriptive moments. There's a moment when the narrator comes into a room and there are big windows and there are curtains billowing, and it's just, you can really see it the way he writes it. So that's what I like about that.
What encouraged you to be an 8th grade English teacher?
Okay, I will tell you, but you have to promise not to tell anyone else.
I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, I know, she won't. Because I failed English in 7th grade. Because I was not a very good student. I was the type of person who said, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. And we didn't have infinite campus. So when I put things off, I didn't keep track. And then all of a sudden the first report card, I didn't fail for the year, but the first report card was a D minus, I think. I was like, how did that happen? I honestly had no idea because I was just in la la land the way sometimes 7th graders are. And then it went down to an F, and then I started recovering. And then 8th grade was really all about turning it around and getting into good habits so that when I got to high school, it was okay. So yeah, so it was 7th grade English.
You teach students all the time, but what has a student ever taught you in the classroom?
Oh gee, that's a really good question. I think probably patience. Yeah, because I would say that that's sort of the thing I've had to learn, and mostly from students, that you have to kind of let it go and like, okay, you guys are gonna make choices, but I'm gonna not let it raise my blood pressure. Like, you've made that choice, and okay, it's not helpful, but I'm gonna try to be patient and just move on. So.
Well, thank you, Miss McCarty.
Thank you.
That wraps up our interview. Let's get to the student interviews next.
Is there a phrase that Miss McCarty says that you think is funny?
When she tells us to look up at her to see our pretty faces, and then she says some more than others.
Today I'm here with
Isabella Defonso.
What's your favorite thing about Miss McCarty?
My favorite thing about Miss McCarty is when she reads a certain line in another language.
Can you give me an example?
Like if a line is in German, she'll speak German.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm with
Liliana.
What is your favorite part about being in Miss McCarty's class?
My favorite part about being in Mrs. McCarty's class is probably when she lets us work in groups.
How does Miss McCarty help you become a better student?
She's always available to help, and she allows us to stay after school with her to achieve anything, and yeah.
Wow, that was a really amazing video. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey, wanna hear a joke? What's a leprechaun's favorite type of music?
What?
Sham rock and roll.
What's the line from
Play teacher. What is your favorite book?
First call, bus 32.
Almost drowns her little sister. Because it's memorable.
Final call, bus 32.
I'm Samantha, and this is my mic check.
I'm Dahlia, and this is the mic check.
It's available to help. Wait, can we restart that?
Football tournament. What?
Oh my god. Third teacher likes Diet Coke. Like, I can't do this.